it's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.
Next up is race number 6. Race number 6 over 1,400 meters. And at the early time of recording, let's just have a look here. We're going to go with number 2, Puff of Smoke, when finishing second to Miss Paget. And then I believe we got Cole Hurtson, Alison Wright, and also Michael Roberts. Tell us more.
Now applying pressure with a bold run at the 300-meter marker. Puff of Smoke is starting to run on from the back end of the field. Miss Paget, though, hit the front past the 250. Puff of Smoke looks the biggest threat, but still has a length and 3/4 to find. And Miss Paget, Atendiwe Mgutra, and the stable will continue that roller coaster ride. Puff of Smoke, Devils and Dust, maybe Kingsmead's Crystal in a photo.
Yeah, much more suitable distance for her. 14's her game. Had over 1,012. Didn't really suit. She stayed on nicely. I think that's probably my better run on the day.
Purple Flowers runs out the maiden haven't been too bad. Unfortunately, she's got a terrible draw, but she's working really well. And with a bit of luck and running, expect her to run in the money.
Yes, she's a very consistent mare, obviously she's sort of ready for the paddocks, but she ran such a cracker last time. She was doing good work at the end, and we decided to step up to 14. Unfortunately, not the best of draws, but there's sort of nothing in the near future for us, so we got to take our chances.
So there we go. There's the trainer suggestions and also the rerun for race 6 of number 2, Puff of Smoke. Let me just give you a breakdown of the betting quickly, because there has been quite a bit of support for number 3, Fort Jador, the captain of all from the Wendy Whitehead stable. And Warren, was lovely the other evening after the Hollywoodbets Durbanville. I went up and I got to meet Kelly Haddon. Lovely people, they enjoy their game, they're so passionate about it. 10-1, down 5-1. They had Diani on July Day come through to win. And Samanga Kamalo, bling bling, whoop whoop. He'll be looking to bring Fort Chador home.
Sheldon, you had the privilege of commentating along with your dad on the big day, and it's just such a wonderful thing, and we are really blessed to do the jobs that we adore. But to be on that stage in front with Kelly Haddon, and I said to her in the interview, I remember the day when she had her first little share in a horse, and there she was accelerating time and standing on the big stage on a Hollywoodbets Durbanville July Day. That's what it's all about. Passionate. Yes, it doesn't always work out like that, we understand that, but it worked out like that for them, and you're quite right. Great couple, and they deserve every winner they have. And Fort Jador, certainly, I'm glad you mentioned early betting support, because they race this with Messrs. Gat and with Wendy herself, and she's a filly, Fort Jador, that can gallop, competitive rating, and if she were to win, no shock at all.
100% right, and you can see why the money's come. A horse who's been just off them, dropped down to a 69. And Samanga Kamalo, well, looking at the last 10 rides, he hasn't ridden this daughter of captain of all. So maybe Wendy Whitehead's given the confidence. And when there's support like that, anti-post 10-1, 5-1, the guys are waiting for the betting to open. So the confidence has been passed on.
Yeah, absolutely. And Samanga, talking of him, great rider. Whoop, whoop, you mentioned. He gets the crowd going, and he's got a lot of followers. So big tick for Fort Jador. And as you're quite right, as the betting came out, they didn't want to lose the 10-1. Whoever's taken the 10-1, and the money's down. So she's certainly got a bright chance. Listening to Cole Hurtson, Sheldon, he did mention that Perfect Trust was his better runner, or his best runner on the day. And the 1400, the last time this mare went 1400, she nearly beat Miss Paget, running third. So she although it's been 63 weeks since her last win, she's due for a victory now.
Yes, this horse number 6, Perfect Trust, one of those animals who's got the ability. She's obviously had her issues along the way, but I think she's consistent, and you'll get another honest performance from her. She's yet to win on the poly, but she has got 2 seconds, 3 thirds and a fourth. Unfortunately, Perfect Trust, I've gone for a big odds on a few occasions when she ran behind Pour Some Sugar on Me and the likes of Gelsamina. So I've gone at big prices. Must be a runner. You've got to throw number 6, Perfect Trust, in. But number 3, Fortune probably the one to beat. Number 2, Puff of Smoke. And Miss Leela, number 1 from the Garth Puller stable. Just having a look at the betting here. Let me get the betting site open. This is your current 9-2 favourite. Fortune 10-1 down 5-1. Number 2, Puff of Smoke is 6-1. And Perfect Trust is 6-1. From the best of the draw, Miss Leela, since they've changed her tactics, she used to come from 10 lengths off them. These days she's racing a lot handier, and she's won a few more races since she's been a little bit handier. She certainly has. In total, she's a 5-time winner. All 5 have been on the surface. She loves the poly track. And 5-time course and distance winner. Lots to like about Miss Leela. Muzieni, gate 1 for Garth Puller. Garth, another stable that's just maybe lacking on the winners of late, but certainly placing consistent, running well. And he'll be back in full force again. Will Garth Puller, top conditioner, top trainer, and consistent results. So Miss Leila, absolutely a runner in this race as well. But in closing, Fort Jador, Perfect Trust, Miss Leila, Puff of Smoke. We've got to structure it. It's a 68 handicap. It's not easy, but the budget is also limited. Yes, looking at the budget, obviously you've got to take that into account. I'm going to suggest number 3, Fort Jador. I'm going to say the guys are on the mark here with Samanga Kamalo, yes. And I think the guys who took the 10-1, they could be sitting very, very pretty. But number 2, Puff of Smoke, Healthy Respect. And then when we go down the page, let's have a look if there's anything else that jumps off. Number 1, Miss Leela. So I think it's going to be those horses to fight it out. But like I said, I think Fort Jador, the guys are waiting with the suitcases, and maybe they'll take home more suitcases.
I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.